Okie dokie. So, like I said in my last video, there was a change in the lineup for this one, so we are not doing The Madness of Lord Mackenzie. Instead, we are doing Halfway to the Grave, Book 1 of the Night Huntress series by Janine Frost. Fair knowledge, I have read this series before, but it's been a while and I wanted to do videos on them, so I'm going back and I'm re-listening to them right now. So I will try to limit myself on spoilers for future books and keep it contained to the book I'm currently listening to. So, alright, here we go. Synopsis time. It starts out with our main heroine, Kat. She is a 22-year-old who you find out is a half vampire who is out killing vampires because her mom has ingrained it into her that all vampires are evil. She usually picks vampires up at a club or pretending to be a bimbo, oh, take me home, and then stakes them. While on one of these nights, she runs into a British vampire who ends up taking her and locking her up in a cave and thinks she's working for someone. They have a back and forth and they agree to end up working together. You find out this guy's name is Bones. He's British and I love him. So they end up working together to try to hunt down a bounty that Bones is going for. He's a bounty hunter slash vampire assassin. You find out throughout this that Kat is got some serious prejudice issues with vampires, and her family is a big part of that. Her mom is a serious piece of work. I'll get into her. And she and Bones end up, throughout the course of him training her how to be a better vampire hunter, they end up falling in love. Well, he falls in love with her, he tells her, and she kind of panics, and they still end up working it out. They are going after these guys who are abducting women and then selling them basically on the black market as sex slaves and then feeding them to vampires, and then finally after they're all killed to ghouls. So yeah, they go, we got to take this ring down. They end up finally finding the bad guys. They kill the bad guys, but oh no, there's a backer to this, and the backer is the governor. Well, Kat goes and she kills him, and she ends up getting caught by these, double secret organization, part of the government, who are like, we would like to recruit you to help hunt vampires. And if you don't, they threaten Bones, and she also knows that her mother would never run away with her and Bones because her mother has a 4x4 shoved up her ass about vampires. And so she knows that she could never successfully run away with her mother, so she agrees to work for the FBI, or I don't know what they are, they're secret government organization to hunt vampires, but in order to do that, she has to break Bones' heart and protect him by saying he's dead, and she's gonna go work for them. End of the first book, set up for book 2, starting with her as an agent. So here we go, talking about this. Yeah, I already know I love this series, and I'm so happy to be going back to it. I enjoy this so much. As far as the characters go, I like Kat because she's got issues, but I like that her issues are not resolved right away. Like, in this first book, her whole thing is starting to come to terms with herself as a half vampire, because her mom has literally been drilling it into her head that vampires are evil, you've got demons in ya. Yeah, it's not good. And so she, it's about her starting to accept herself and understanding that not all vampires are evil. I love Bones because he's a realist, but I love him because he's snarky, he's fun. He's also the one to come to accept his feelings first. He's the one that breaks the I love you first. It was kind of nice. It's kind of refreshing to see a story where it's the guy that's in touch with his feelings and it's the girl who's in denial, because it's usually the other way around. So I really like that. As far as side characters go that you meet in this, I think Spade is the only one that pops up in this one as far as side characters that will go on to be more important in the future. I like Spade, he's fun. Yeah, I really enjoy this series. I'm hardcore restraining myself right now because I could give all the spoilers, but I'm not going to. So yeah, the first book ends with kind of a sad ending that Kat is left Bones, and but Bones made a promise to her that no matter how far she ran away, he would find her. So set up for the future books. I think I'm actually going to keep going through and do the entire I'm calling it the Night series because there are actually 3 series that all take place in the same world and involve side characters. It's Night Huntress, Night Prince, and Night Rebel. I might go through and redo all of them. I am going to do them in proper listening order. It's one thing I will say, if you go to read this series, look up a reading order list, because there are some standalone novellas that pop in and some of the other series end up overlapping a little bit, so you do need to listen to them in a particular order. Again, the stuff with the Night Prince doesn't overlap so hard with Night Huntress, but there are a couple of the standalone novellas that you really gotta listen to, or it's there was, when I first read this series, there was one book that I didn't read it because I was like, oh, it's a standalone, whatever, skip that. And then I started listening to the next book and I was like, oh, wait, hold up. I missed something. And I had to go back and read the novels or the novella. So I will, I'm going to continue on with this one because, yeah, re listening to this one, I had such a good time re listening to this that I'm going to keep going with it. So, yeah, the next one in Night Huntress will be popping up in the next group of 3. But now we are on to Twilight. I have not started listening to it yet. It's what I'm going to go start doing right now. Very excited. So, halfway to the grave, I give it a solid 4.5 out of 5. I fully recommend it. If you like the vampire stuff, it's very good. Yeah, that's just my opinion. If you disagree, that's totally cool. If there's something you'd like to see me take a crack at in the future, leave your comments down below, and I will see you guys in the next couple of days.